IHTC is like a home to us. Hudson is excited when he walks in the door. He loves it. He feels at home and at peace. Dr. Bakir is a lifesaver. She's our hero.
This morning we're sharing the story of a little boy who at just 22 months old suffered from a pediatric stroke. His name is Hudson Hillis, and without his mom as his advocate and strong medical team by his side, Hudson's outcome could have been a lot different. Well, now years later, Leslie is reflecting on these moments and her son's remarkable and ongoing recovery with a big thanks to their doctor. We've got them live from Kokomo this morning. We've got Leslie, Hudson Hillis joining us, as well as Dr. Bakir joining us live from right here in Indy. Good morning to everybody, and thanks for joining us so early in the morning for you guys.
Good morning.
And Leslie, just tell us, how did you get started at the Indiana Hemophilia and Thrombosis Center, and how did you meet Dr. Bakir? It was it was good that you guys met.
Oh, absolutely. So when Hudson, we identified signs of the stroke here in Kokomo. Quickly, his dad and I rushed him to the emergency room. And in Kokomo, they were unable to diagnose and treat his stroke. So we ended up lifelined to Peyton Manning Children's Hospital, where we quickly met a team headed by Dr. Bakir and began the process of diagnosing and then determining treatment and those types of things. So we met Dr. Bakir on day one and have continued to see her routinely, obviously not as often now that we're farther out, but she was absolutely a blessing and critical in his care.
And I mean, huge that you got connected with Dr. Bakir. And Dr. Bakir, I want to go over to you. This is something that I just, you don't hear about a lot. A 22-month-old having a stroke, really no symptoms, it just kind of happened. Do you see this a lot? And what are some of the signs and symptoms that people need to look out for?
Yes. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Leslie. I want to start by saying that it's definitely a team. I met with Leslie the most and followed up with Hudson, but Dr. James Pappas at St. Vincent Neurology actually advocated for Hudson to come to our stroke team, and he was the one who requested the lifeline as well. So shout out to the entire team and the massive amount of collaboration and team effort it takes. Hudson was a unique case because he was unique and blessed at the same time. Unique in the sense that, he was a completely normal child, which we see that, and he really did not have any risk factors. About 60% of patients have at least one risk factor for stroke, including history of blood disease or blood clotting disorder, sickle cell disease, or heart disease and other things. But Hudson didn't. The only thing that happened was a very minor injury, which may or may not have been related. And it's very important to be able to recognize stroke because for a very long time there was this myth that children don't get strokes, but actually children do get strokes, and it can happen at any age, even unborn babies. It affects about 1 in 4,000 live births and about 11 in 100,000 children up to the age of 19. The reason Hudson was blessed was because his mom was a fantastic advocate, and he actually was one of the very few children that we're always very hesitant to have rehabilitation efforts be all on the back and the shoulders of the parents, but Leslie was determined to rehabilitate at home with his sisters and his father and his family, and he's done so well because of their efforts and Leslie's experience as a therapist as well. When we look at signs, there's actually an acronym, and it's called B FAST. B stands for balance. So any sudden loss of balance or unsteadiness. E stands for eyes, so sudden double vision, inability to see out of 1 or 2 eyes. And then F stands for face, and Hudson did have that, so drooping of one side of the face and a crooked smile, which he now has a beautiful smile and clearly back to doing great. And then the A stands for arm, so difficulty moving or weakness of one or both arms. S stands for speech. And this can be trouble speaking or trouble understanding what you're saying, or word salad, sometimes not making sense. And so if we have any of those or one or more of those, the T stands for time, because we believe at any age in stroke, time is brain. If you delay the care, you are going to lose more brain and thus more function. So T stands for time. If you see this in a friend or a coworker or a family member, it will be time to take them to the hospital or call 911 and get them immediate help. And it's always best that they get tucked in a comprehensive stroke center. And if it wasn't for Leslie, she was told that he didn't have a stroke and that children don't have a stroke. And she said, no, I think my child has a stroke, which prompted the consultation with Dr. Pappas, who then advocated for him to come to us.
And Dr. Bakir, thank you so much for talking to us. Those are great signs that people need to know. And Leslie, goes without saying too, you were huge in your son's recovery as well. We want to thank you for joining us. And real quickly before we go, we got to ask Hudson, how are you feeling?
Good.
That's all we want to hear. I'm so glad you're on the road to recovery, and thank you guys again for joining us this morning. We're going to have a link to Hudson's story on our website. Just visit fox59.com/links.